As of late news, there's been elections held, obviously, and it's fairly for someone like me. Obviously, I'm an anarchist. I don't believe in democracy. I don't believe that my rights should be up for a vote, nor yours, nor anybody's, not even my opposition. I don't believe that democracy works. I mean, I see everybody discussing this theoretical red wave because there was Republicans elected in unlikely spaces, and it's obviously predicted that the House and Senate will switch red to Republicans. And I mean, obviously this is theoretical at this point. We don't know, but it looks as though people are fed up with the Democratic Party, and their disdain is open, and people see it. And most people believe that their only option is to vote, and to vote for the other party. Now, obviously, we have third parties, but the Libertarian Party can't be taken seriously. Only the Mises Caucus is worth a damn at this point. So that for most folks, you either get one or the other of the duopoly. And it's just not the case. It's not the case. You don't have to comply with democracy. You engaging in that system I don't fault anybody for it, but the ineptitude of the understanding of our political system is shown through and through. If you look through the history of even just my lifetime, like I've said before, I'll be 33 in less than a week. Okay. And just in my lifetime, it has shifted Democrat and Republican back and forth, right? I mean, a majority of it has been Democrats, between Bill Clinton and Obama and now Biden. But nevertheless, that's neither here nor there. There is a swing in our system, and I think that correlates less to competency, but rather to the lack of choice. There's this fallacy that if we vote in Republicans, that everything will change. But as I've stated, there's been an equilibrium through the entire history of the two-party system. And if it bounces back and forth, and we still have a gigantic federal government and a gigantic bureaucracy state, regardless of who's in power, then needless to say, it doesn't matter who's in. And sure, I'll take the incrementalism. The lack of knowledge of our political system is just astounding. He asserted that the red wave should be attributed to Trump, and that Trump is not your norm. It's not part of the norm, and that times are changing. And then he went on to say that he's the head of the legislative branch. And I'm just blown away by this. I've often, maybe I haven't stated my opposition to Trump well enough. The most I say is that it's a low bar to beat Biden, and this is the case. To be better than Joe Biden is like the lowest bar ever, besides some of the previous presidents, Lyndon Baines Johnson and others. But nevertheless, the fact that this man thought that the president was leading the legislative branch, and these are the kinds of people that are voting, it just shows you that it's just tribal team sports. This is what I think of the theoretical red wave. I don't think it's anything to be commended. Do I hope that there are small government Republicans that will at least be a speed bump to Democrats? Sure, I guess. But I'm not a statist. I don't believe any part of the state is coherent or competent. I don't believe that we need a government to make society better. As a matter of fact, I think it hampers it.